Hi, I'm Nikki, and this tinkering tip is all about changing the drill bit in the drill that comes with your T4Kids tinkering set. So a bit of safety advice to start with. The drill bits themselves that you're going to be changing in the drill are sharp. So they're sharp not just at the end but also down the flutes. They have a knife edge to them, so please be careful whilst handling these. I would wear safety glasses while doing this activity. It's better safe than sorry. So about the drill is used by rotating the handle, and you can see that this silver shiny bit on the end rotates as well. This is called the chuck. Inside the chuck there are 3 jaws which clamp down onto the drill bit. So I'm going to show you how that works. Now to start with, I'm going to show you how it doesn't work. So if I just rotate this, you can see the handle turns around and nothing changes about this chuck on the end. However, when I grip the handle and stop it from moving, when I turn around this end piece, the jaws are now moving and they're going closer together, and when I turn it around the other way, they're going further apart. And this enables the different size of drills to be firmly held inside the drill. So I'm now going to put a drill bit into the drill. So I've adjusted it slightly so it's near the right size. I'm dropping the drill bit into the cavity that's created, making sure that it's in the centre. You don't want it to get caught between the jaws. So it's in the centre, and I'm tightening up the drill. Give it a good twist. I'm still holding the handle, a good twist, and then you can see this drill is now firmly located in there. When I turn it now, it will turn the drill bit as well. So now I've put the first size in, which was very simple. If you want to remove the drill bit, again, you clamp the handles and you turn it and it comes out. So there you go, that's the activity. The most important thing about changing the drill bit is make sure you're careful with your fingers, that you don't cut yourself, and you need to clamp the handle and stop it rotating. So now I've shown you how the chuck works. I'm just going to give you a bit of advice in case that you find that your drill has been dismantled whilst your children are playing with it. So your children might play with the drill, and it's possible to remove the chuck from the end of the drill. Now don't panic if this happens. There's nothing wrong with this, and it's very simple to put it back together again. So you just thread it back on again. We had a setting where this happened. The nursery manager was a bit panicked at the time because Ofsted were watching at the time. So yeah, we've already had our first Ofsted inspection, but it's very simple to put the jaw back on. So there you go. So why might you want to change the different drills? In your drill set that comes in your tinkering kit, you get 3 different sizes of drills. The reason there are 3 different sizes is the smaller the size of drill, the easier to make the hole it is. And so if you want a large hole, it's usual to do what we would call a pilot hole. You'll drill with a smaller drill to start with, and then the bigger drill can follow that hole through the piece of wood, making it much more simple. But what that may mean is if you want to try and create something like this, where you've got through holes in your thin piece of wood, you might need 2 different drill bit sizes to achieve this. You start by using the 3mm drill that actually has a label on the packet. This is an ideal pilot hole. You use the smaller one first, and then when your children have drilled their hole through with the 3mm, then you change it to the bigger size. And then you're able to use the needles to do the threading activity. The other reason why you might want to change the drill is the smaller drill size is ideal for when you want to use your screwdriver set that comes, the screwdriver pair that comes in the set. So I'm going to explain why. So when you want to put a screw into a piece of wood with a screwdriver, even for adults, it's really difficult to screw it in. Even with this end grain wood that's particularly soft, it's difficult to do. What you really need is a hole to start with, a pilot hole. So I've got some on this piece of wood on the other side, and I'm just going to show you by comparison how easy it is. So now I've got my screw and I'm holding my soft grip screwdrivers again, be it the long one or the short one, and suddenly the activity becomes much easier. Children can do it and therefore gain from the rotation action of the screwing into the wood, and there you can see I can now easily put the screw into the piece of wood, and children can do this very simply. But the critical and important factor was that I've got a hole drilled already. So hopefully that explains how to change the drill over. It explains why you might change it over and gives you a really helpful bit of advice about using the screws in the set with the screwdrivers. So thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this tinkering tip.